What are the hottest jobs right now in Western Massachusetts? And are your college-age students on a path that will help them get a job after graduation? Well, Connecting Point correspondent Carolee McGrath sat down with Bob LePage, Vice President of Foundation and Workforce Training at Springfield Technical Community College, to talk about regional employment needs and opportunities.
There's a skills gap in many of the career and vocationally oriented programs, and that comes from the jobs getting more sophisticated. You know, I had a grandfather who worked over at the newspaper as a typesetter. That had a certain skill set, but now to run massive machines where you're loading parts and have high quality takes a different skill set. It's more math ability, more technology savvy, more quality control knowledge, production process knowledge. So the jobs have gotten more sophisticated, which means you need more training. Right. Not always a full college degree or an associate's degree, or even a one-year certificate, but you need additional training to get into those high-skilled jobs, mid-skilled jobs.
How would you encourage a kid who doesn't go to a vocational school to even consider that as a career path? What kind of money are we talking? Would an 18-year-old make after graduating?
Depending on the occupational area, it could be anywhere from $40,000 to $60,000.
Which is, at 18 years old?
Absolutely.
You kidding me?
And then because of the shortages in some of those occupations, they're often offered additional overtime. So they can even make $70,000, $80,000, $90,000 depending on that occupation. And the good news is there's such a high demand, they get placed very quickly into jobs upon graduation. And very often they're employed before graduation or have offers before they graduate. And
you were saying the same is true with your program in mechanics as well.
Yeah, our auto mechanics program, we had 22 students. That's all we can fit. We'd like to grow that program to fit more because there's a need, but those students are about 100% placement rate. We have a very successful HVAC program. Those students, people have said to me, sometimes it's easier to find a doctor than it is to somebody fix your air conditioning on certain days. You'd rather have your air conditioning. So those occupations are high demand, high growth, high wage.
And those are great jobs that I think sometimes people will just sort of push aside, like, oh no, my son is not going to do that. They're going to be a doctor or a lawyer, but why not? I mean, I think that there's so many kids who are going to make great money doing these great jobs.
And a lot of these become entrepreneurs. So
right.
we don't always think of it that way, but the HVAC student starts working for somebody and then they branch out on their own. They get their own business and they run and grow a business.
Laughing all the way to the bank.
All the way to the bank.
Would you encourage someone who is out of work maybe to consider retooling and changing their career?
Yeah, that's something we really are focused on at both community colleges focus on that in our vocational programs. Is the career change where you can come in a year and be prepared to get re-entered in the workforce, or you can come into some of our intensive programs. We have production tech programs, we have certified nursing assistance program. We recently launched a customer service for advanced customer service skills, where in 16 weeks you can get a certificate and be out into the financial service industry. So there's a lot of opportunities for those people to get back in the workforce. And the good news is there's lots of employers in the region thirsting for that talent.
And I think it's kind of scary, though, if you were in one particular field for so many years. How do you encourage somebody to kind of get over that and go for that training? Yeah,
that's a great question. The way we do it is we try to bring people into an informational section where we explain to them the career pathway. We provide them lists of employers that we know are looking for talent. We explain the delivery of the program, and we assess their basic skills. Do they have the math basic skills, the reading, the locating information for that career, and then counsel them if it isn't a fit on other career opportunities. So we let them sometimes come in and do what we call career exposure. So they might come into the manufacturing lab and see the machines running and shadow a little bit so that they can build confidence and awareness.
And what kind of training and opportunities will you have with the casino coming?
We have a lot of projects that we're working on, both for the hospitality industry and specifically for MGM. In the hospitality industry, we have a severe need in this region for cooks. So we're working with our collaboration with Hoyle Community on the hospitality. They're working on their culinary institute and growing it with a new facility. We'll be working on the gaming school. There'll be roughly 600 to 700 jobs that will require specialized gaming training. So we'll be opening up a gaming school to provide that type of training.
So those are some pretty exciting opportunities from the manufacturing to hospitality that people can really be thinking about as we move forward. So thank you so much, Bob, for joining us.
Absolutely. Thanks for the opportunity.